How's it going, everybody? As you can see by the title, this video is not a Psychopath video, it's actually a Ratchet and Clank video. So I don't know if you guys are aware, but I believe it was last month or the month before that, PS was giving away Ratchet and Clank for the PS4 if you had Plus on it. So I managed to get the game and I played the game and I'm finally done with the game, and I watched the movie and I played the game for the PS4, and I watched a couple of Let's Play / walkthroughs of the PS3. But that's other point. So today's video, as you can see by the title, I will do a short comparison between the PS4 game and the movie. So with this out of the way, let's kick it up into the video. Okay, so I'm not a Ratchet and Clank pro or anything, but when I saw the movie, I felt that something was different. And at the time, I didn't mind that factor because I actually enjoyed the movie. But when I played the PS4 game, I saw a very big ass difference. Like, I know that most video games, when they go to the movies, it's not the same thing, but this case, something was very off. Now, I did a list and I will go through that detail, so make sure you leave your own thoughts and ideas in the comments down below. What did you think of the movie compared to the games? Do you think that they managed to do a good job? But let's be honest, from 0 to 5, I will rate the movie a 3.5. But when it comes to the game, I will rate the game a 4.4. And that really reflects in the sales, because the movie did average, but the game did very well, and I can see why. So one aspect I would like to cover here is characters like Big Al or Grimm's brother were not included in the movie. Of course, it's a movie and you only have like 1 hour and 30 minutes or 90 minutes of screen time, and you cannot include every single thing. But at least Big Al you had to mention, because he in some ways a part of the Rangers. And yeah, that's other factor I would like to talk about. The Rangers. The freaking Rangers. Was it just me, or QWARK in the movie was a big douchebag? Was it just me? Please tell me it was not just me. I mean, in the games he was alright. I mean, he did the whole betrayal and everything, but in the movies he felt really douchey for some reason. He felt like this dude that doesn't care about anyone else. He really felt like a douchebag, to be honest. And the way this guy treats the girl, I mean, hilarious. Wow, they really... wow. I'm not even going to comment on that. But still, there was a lot of side stuff in the games. In this case, that were not even showcased or mentioned in the movie. The side stuff including Battaglia and Pokitaru, where you see Grimm's brother. Now, these two missions, these two planets, you might say, Battaglia and Pokitaru, you need to stop the QWARKs. And this is other thing that I didn't like about the movie, because if you think about it, when Ratchet joins the Rangers and is doing this whole sequence of fast training, I mean, in the games you kind of have this fast training but with missions. Of course you have more time and you explore other planets and you explore the other weapons and everything, but in the movies, let's be honest, that training sequence was was a waste of time. I mean, he passed from an inexperienced dude to a pro in a matter of like 30 minutes of screen time. And the way they showcased that kind of annoyed me, because, to be honest, and this was a problem not only on that cutscene, but in the whole movie in general, they were trying too hard to be funny. I mean, really, the reference, the pop references, the cultural references, they were trying too hard to be funny. And I don't want to make this a rant video, I'm just comparing what I saw on the movie and what I played in the game.
Weapon so powerful that it will take... Stanley, are you seriously still texting after what I just said?
Boo! How do you destroy a team of heroes?
Oh! Well, lots of ways, really. Chains, knives, guns, an enormous rock.
Rock!
Just put push the...
Because at the time I didn't mind the movie, but now that I played the game and I'm completing it for the second or third time now, I cannot even tell, I didn't like the fact that they were trying too hard to be funny. When I saw the movie for the first time and even the second time, I didn't mind this, but when I watched it for the first time after playing the games, I really realized they were trying too hard to be funny. By the way, remember, this is all my opinion. Make sure you state it on in the comments down below. But there was one other thing that really annoyed me as a fan, or as a newbie, you might say. I'm not talking newbie that didn't play the games. I'm now actually playing the games, and this is one thing that really bothered me. The connection of the characters and the development of the characters. Now, I don't know why, but the game felt more real. Of course, you can argue that they have more time in the game to develop them and to connect Ratchet and Clank, but let's be honest, you can do that in the movie as well. Like, there are small details, because on the movie, after Ratchet and Clank saved the Hall of Heroes from all the robots, they basically ended there. But on the game, there was actually a robot that escaped and he placed the bomb on the ship. However, Ratchet saw that and Ratchet helped Clank. So yeah, it's small details that you can include in the movie to, I don't know, make the characters closer, you can say. And there is actually one example I would like to state. Ratchet showing that he actually cares about Clank in the game, but in the movie he actually doesn't show that much emotion. At the end of the movie, Ratchet did the whole opposite thing, because in the beginning Clank was not letting Ratchet's hand go, and at the end Ratchet was not letting Clank's hand go. Of course, that was all sentimental and stuff, but on the game, the part where they invading the the drag industries where all the robots are and where Clank was created, Ratchet actually showed that he actually cares about Clank by saying stuff like, "Be careful. Well taught, Clank. I know this is small details, but the small details matter," because in the movie, when Clank says, "Oh, Ratchet, you need to go to the right," and Ratchet goes all smug and says, "No, my instinct says I need to go to the left." And I mean, wow, really? Really, dude? You're really doing this? It was, I know, it's details, guys. It's just details, really. It's freaking details. And there's actually one other thing I would like to mention before we wrap everything up. After failure. So after the whole QWARK betrayal and everything, and that's actually other thing, the manipulation of Nefarious in the movie was a bit more developed than in the game. At least this was my opinion, because of one little detail. When QWARK realized that Nefarious was on Drake's side, Nefarious did the whole everyone makes something for the right price. What was yours? You're facing the cereal box. Now in the game you don't get the same impact that you get in the movie, because on the movie you actually see QWARK's negotiation, and it was really a point of his face on a cereal box. So the movie really did a good job on that part because of more filler, I can say, but it was details. Anyway, after the failure, so basically in the game you get only Clank supporting Ratchet. In the movie, however, you get Clank supporting Ratchet, you get Grim supporting Ratchet, and you even get the Rangers. Now, the only reason they made the Rangers appear after the failure was because of the disguise, because in the game you get the disguise of QWARK from the Gadgetron president, but in the movie you get it from Elaris, and yeah, again with details. But I really enjoyed the part where Grim had an impact, because the movie really gave a spotlight to Grim, and that part was very touchy. I really enjoyed that part. I really wish they included that Grim part in the game as well, because yeah, it was awesome, really. But before we end, let's compare the end and final battle, the climax of the thing. In the game, it was epic. It was intense. I lost so many times. I'm not going to lie, guys. I played Ratchet and Clank PS4 on easy mode because it was my first introduction to the games. I played on easy mode. I was rushing through the entire game, but when I arrived at Nefarious, I was losing like a mother crapper. Really, it was on easy, but I was always freaking losing. When it comes to the movie, it was epic, but the movie had a peak and then it died from there. It died from there. And the part where basically Ratchet is talking to QWARK, "You're not better than Nefarious." QWARK just states, "How dare you? I'm prettier." I mean, really? Really? This climax moment and you're trying to make it funny? Really? Really? You had your funny time before. Why you have to be funny all the time? Really? I mean, it was just annoying. It was annoying. But the change of heart really was something that I liked in the movie, because in the game after you defeat QWARK, you just see QWARK talking to Ratchet where he sit. But on the movie you actually see QWARK beating Ratchet, but then he has a change of heart and then it goes the same sequence. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much what I had to do. I don't want to make this video way too long, especially because I'm still a newbie in Ratchet and Clank. But yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more of this, make sure you subscribe, because from now on I will upload more stuff. I will still keep Sly Cooper as the main thing of the channel, but I will upload more stuff as well. So with this out of the way, I will catch you guys in the next video. Before we end, trivia question. Do you think Drax's death was horrifying? I mean, this is the thing about the movie. They did a whole bunch of funny and stupid things, but they made Drax's death a bit too dark. What do you think about that? Please tell me what you think in the comments. So with this out of the way, I'll catch you guys the next time. Peace out.
Work so fucking much, my greatest fear is I'ma die alone. Every diamond in my chain, yeah, that's a milestone. I'm loving it. Calling me, asking me for money, man. The only thing I'ma give you motherfuckers is a dial. Flashbacks of a